Hello and welcome back to another episode of Beer Bar & Beyond. I'm Andrew, thank you very much for tuning in again. Today we have something special. I know I say that quite often, but this time it really is. This time we've got a seasonal from the Cape Rinko, and that is their Oktoberfest beer. So it's essentially a Bavarian style lager of sorts. Had it a few times before, specifically at their Oktoberfest at Spice Route, and yeah, was lucky enough to pick one of these up recently from the biggest little beer shop. So this beer comes in at 6.1% alcohol by volume, so pretty high for a standard sort of German Bavarian lager. It's a Marzen essentially, so a festival beer. So it's brewed in a German style, and it's pretty much going to highlight the malts rather than the hops, but there is a bit of added hops for bittering included. So as usual, we're going to get this into a glass, and I'll let you know what it looks like, what the aromas are like, and ultimately what it tastes like. So I have seen this readily available at most of your craft liquor merchants. As I said, I picked this one up at the biggest little beer shop down in the northern suburbs, but I've even seen some of them being picked up in Johannesburg, so good to see really that it's getting out there for all to enjoy. So beautiful looking beer, as you expect from Cape Rinko beers, clinical in their style, faultless essentially. A really good looking beer, nice carbonation there, about a finger and a half, maybe even 2 fingers of a pretty rocky white head, a beautiful golden amber color, really clear, you can see my fingers through the glass, just a stunning looking beer. So let's get the aroma on this Oktoberfest. It is essentially a lager, so you're not going to get too much in terms of a nose, but there are some nice malty notes there, some caramel, a bit of wheat in a way, like baked breads, baked goods, a bit of crackery goodness as well. They use Vienna and Munich malts in this, obviously sticking with more traditional Bavarian style malts in a Bavarian style beer. So yeah, you're getting some bready notes, some toffee notes, some caramel notes, but it's very subtle, but it's nice nonetheless. So with all that said and done, I guess it's time to taste this Oktoberfest. Cheers! Wow, super nice. A really nice Bavarian style Oktoberfest beer. As I said, I had this before, and it's always been a thoroughly enjoyable beer. Getting some lingering bitterness, but the malts really shine through, some initial sweetness, some toffee, as I said, some caramel, so those subtle notes that are caught in the nose are following through on the taste, which is always nice to see. A very crisp, clean beer. You can't by any means taste the alcohol, and it finishes nice and clean and bitter. It's not thin in any way. I mean, overall it's just a really outstanding beer. As I say, there's some lingering bitter sweetness in a way, sweet starts off sweet and finishes bitter, which is nice. And it's those thick sweet notes. It's not it's sweet toffee and caramel. It's sweet breads. It's not any sweetness from tropical fruits or anything that you expect from an IPA. As I said, it is a lager. It's a German style Oktoberfest beer, and you're getting exactly what it claims to be. In my opinion, the Cape Rinko sort of found their niche market. I think they're targeting people that appreciate the German style craft beers and are not huge hop heads, and are looking for crisp, clean, easy drinking beers, and I mean that's what you get from all Cape Rinko's beers. Always spot on, and yeah, just always top marks, although it must be said sometimes they're not really pushing the boundaries, but at the end of the day, they brew some of the best beers on the market. So guys, if you like your German style beers and you like your beers a little bit more malt forward than hop forward, I highly recommend picking one of these up if you can. I picked this up now in the first week of November, so there should still be some on the shelves if you're lucky enough. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. You can also hit that subscribe button if you want to get notifications of when my videos come out. And I'm also on all the regular social media channels, Instagram, Untapped, as well as Twitter, and all the links should be in the description below as well as at the end of the video. But again, until next time guys, keep drinking good beers and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers! why does this happen? Or I mean, I can't deal